So in this video we're going to calculate voltages at different nodes in a resistor circuit. I have two resistors here, R1 and R2, both are 100 ohms, and I have a current source I1 which is 1 amps, as you can see here, and I've named the two nodes as 1 and 2. So the voltage at 1 would be V is equal to IR by Ohm's law. So my current is 1 amps and there are two resistors here, so that would be 200, adding both the resistors. So if I measure the voltage here, so that is 200 volts as expected, and the voltage at the middle node should be 100. Voltage at V2 is 100. So if I add another resistor, run the simulation, so it would be at P1, that's the green, that's 300, and the voltage at node 2 is 200, and the voltage at node 3 should be 100. So yes, so V3 here is 100. So I have now replaced the current source with the voltage source, so 9 volt supply, and everything else is the same. So if we measure the voltage here again, running the simulation again, at 1 it should be 9 volts, that is expected, and at 2 should be half of 9 volts. So I have created a resistor cube that similar to the one that we have seen in class. I have given all the resistors as 100 ohms, and I have named the nodes as 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I have also named the nodes that are connected to 1. For example, if 1 is here, I can name another node here as 1. That means that both the ones are connected. So the picture does not look like a cube, but with the nodes that are being placed, it is a resistor cube. So I've connected a voltage source of 9 volts, and through this we can determine the voltages at different nodes. For example, if 9 volt is fed and have resistors of 100 ohms, and if I click on the node 1, I'm getting that as around 3.6 volts, and if I click on node 3, I'll change the blue to red. I'm getting that as minus 1.8 volts, and that the reason for that negative would be because of the current traveling in opposite direction. And similarly, for 1 we got 3.6, so if I click on the node 1 here, it should be exactly the same amount, so that should be 3.6, that's the green here. And if I click on the 3 that we have measured, and that should be 1.6 also. And similarly, I have connected a voltage source here, and you could try out connecting a current source and trying to simulate a resistor cube, placing different value resistors. I have chosen 100 ohms. You can choose any different resistor that you would like to measure. I note that I'm running a dot tran simulation. That tells me the amount of time that I'm running the simulation for. So yeah.